Jason Rzucidlo reporting on the campus of the University of Toledo. While everyone's feeling the pinch of the economy, college students are being hit the hardest. While many universities are raising their tuition, the University of Toledo is offering in-state tuition to Michigan residents. So we're here to talk about your in-state tuition program for Michigan residents.
That's correct. This is our fourth year that we are actively recruiting in Michigan. In particular, southeastern Michigan, Wayne, Oakland, and Macomb counties. And we've seen a nice return for our investment.
All right. Okay, so what are the requirements to take advantage of this program?
Well, we've made it very simple. If you have a 3.0 grade point average, graduate from a high school in Michigan, we waive the out-of-state tuition, which is about $8,000. If you are a student who excels beyond that, you have the opportunity to qualify for an additional $4,000 toward your tuition here.
All right. So how many students are taking advantage of this program right now?
Well, this freshman year, this class, we have 310 Michiganders, and that's been about tripled since we started from 2006.
So that's been going up over the last few years.
It has been, and we've always had a reciprocal agreement with Monroe County because it's so close, but the Wayne, Oakland, Macomb County program is really, that's where our growth is coming from. Actually, the Monroe County is down a bit, and so we want to get that up again, but we're really encouraged by the Wayne, Oakland, Macomb County results.
Okay. So now, does this include other states as well, like Illinois, Indiana, or Canada?
Well, it does, but we don't market that, and so we do market the program to our alumni in case they want to have their children come here. But in actuality, it really is a program that if you lived in Kingsville, Ontario, we would waive the out-of-state tuition if you had a 3.0. But we're really marketing it. Hopefully your viewers have seen our billboards, our commercials, our advertisement. We're very active with WJR, not JR, but WJR radio in Detroit, and Smooth Jazz. We do some things with them, so we're really trying to get the word out to that group.
So basically anybody that's got over 3.0 can get in-state tuition.
Tuition, which is $8,000 for the year, and then if they live here, which we hope they do, that's another $8,000. Rather than the out-of-state tuition is about $8,000, so we waive that, and so it really makes it competitive. And actually, with as much as I love the state of Michigan, I was born there and raised there. Because of the economy, the state, as you know, I'm sure, has taken back their promise and some other things. So it makes the University of Toledo an even bigger bargain than it has been in past years.
All right. Anything else you could tell us about the university today?
Well, the University of Toledo is the fastest growing university in the state of Ohio. We're only an hour away from most people in Wayne, Oakland, Macomb County. I can be to Comerica Park in 40 minutes. I would challenge somebody who lives in Rochester Hills to say the same thing, or somebody who lives in Mount Clemens. And so what people really need to realize in Michigan is that we're close, and we may be in a different state, but it is really like a suburb of Detroit. So give us a look, and if you see what we have here, I think you'll consider coming.
Very good. Thanks a lot. Nice meeting
you, Jason. Good luck to you. Come back and see us.
Yes, thank you. Students at Wayne State University from Toledo, Ohio, and Windsor, Ontario can receive in-state tuition right here at Wayne State University in Detroit. So we're here to discuss the in-state tuition for Ohio residents. Can you tell us about that?
We call it the Good Neighbor Policy, and it's been at Wayne State since 1998. I wasn't here then, but it was actually... It is for the 4 contiguous counties, which includes Toledo, where we have gotten the most students. We do not consider Ohio and those counties as a primary market right now, which means we don't recruit heavily there. We don't have an office there. We do a lot of direct mail and other forms of that kind of recruitment in Ohio.
Okay. So how many students from Ohio are going here to Wayne State?
I knew you were going to ask me that question. As I said, we're a little disappointed with the numbers, and because my office does the new students, we get about 25 new freshmen and transfers from those 4 counties in Ohio every fall, which means there's about 30 new students, so we probably have about 50 or 60, maybe 75 at the most total in all years of college here at any time, which is not a lot when you think of where they are located, where that state is, and where we are.
Now, has that number gone up over the years, or has it been going down?
Actually, it has gone up just a little bit, where, say, we only had maybe 8 to 10 during one fall from high schools, and now we have 20. It's not a large number, always in single or double digits as far as new students are concerned.
Okay. So what would be the requirements for a student to take advantage of this program?
Anybody who is a resident of those 4 counties and is, of course, admissible to Wayne State is eligible to pay only the resident tuition. Actually, what we've done this year, actually last year, is added $1,500 scholarship to those students because we give an out-of-state scholarship to other states, and so we don't want the state of Ohio to fall behind. So, but still, it seems that it's a little, there's something psychological about the way students and people go to work, go to church, go to school, and it seems like they're not really inclined to go north. We have had some analysts come in and talk about this. It's the same thing as maybe when you're shopping and there's a big freeway here, you're going to go south to the grocery store rather than cross that freeway and go north. So we're working on that.
Okay. So now, does this program include other states as well, like Illinois, Indiana?
No, it's only Ohio. And of course, the Good Neighbor extends to our sister country and province, Ontario. Okay. It extends to that as well.
All right. Okay. Anything else you would like to tell us about the university right now?
Well, because of what I do, new student numbers the new freshman numbers are up 4.5%. The new transfers are up about 5.8%. New grads are up over 6%. And overall, we're back at about 32,500 students. So we had a good fall, and it's a good place. I work here. I only have worked at urban schools, and Wayne State is where I think everyone should go.
Very good. Thanks a lot. Nice meeting you.
You're welcome, Jason.
And I'm being joined by?
David Hanser. I'm an admissions counselor here at Wayne State University, and I recruit primarily in Ontario.
Okay. So what can you tell us about the Wayne State Good Neighbor program in Canada?
Well, the Good Neighbor policy applies to all residents, or I should say Canadian citizens that are permanently living in Ontario, and so they're waived of the out-of-state tuition. So,
all right. How many students are taking advantage of it?
We get approximately 150 students each year, starting in the fall. So,
all right. Now, has that number been going up over the years, or has it been going down?
It's gone down a little bit over the years, but we're hoping that we're going to have a big turnout this year. So.
See, now that the requirements, is there a certain GPA you need to have or anything like that?
It's the same GPA as a domestic student, so it's a 2.75, which is equivalent to about a 68%, which is what they use in the Canadian system.
All right. Anything else you could tell us here today?
Just that I'm really excited to start the new recruiting season. I start in 2 weeks, and so that's when I'll begin visiting high schools, and I can't wait to tell them all about what Wayne State University has to offer.
Cleveland State University also offers in-state tuition to Michigan residents. If you're a college student, consider going to an out-of-state university. You may be able to pay the in-state tuition price. Just call the university's admissions office. Reporting in Toledo, Jason Rzucidlo for AmericaJR.com.